Alright, so by now, everybody that watches the NBA or any form of sports has heard of LeBron James one way or another, love him or hate him. That's a topic for another day, but we're going to talk about his offspring. We're going to talk about Bronny James. Um, yeah, this guy, he's averaging like what, 4 or 5 points per game with the USC Trojans. He's on a bad team as it is, and he just can't get the job done. He should be taking over and making that school um, better than what it is right now. And LeBron James is pushing for Bronny James to get drafted, and LeBron James is doubling down on Bronny James getting drafted. LeBron James came out and said whoever drafts Bronny, that's where LeBron James wants to go and play. And I'm pretty sure he's doing everything he possibly can to have the Lakers draft Bronny, which I think is gonna happen. I think that the Lakers want to be a part of that first ever father son duel on the court at the same time for the same team. I could see that happening. And as a father myself, what more could you ask for, especially in the spot that LeBron James is in? That would be something that I don't think any other athlete could touch in any sport. Now that I think about it, but Bronny James is coming up in news for a different reason, other than him being 19 years old and struggling with the USC Trojans and being LeBron's son. Bronny James is coming up for another reason, and that's Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama, we all know, is basically the future of the NBA, and this is what he had to say about Bronny James. He says, Victor Wembanyama says, I can't wait to go head to head with Bronny and see who's the better player. But I don't think that's a question at this point at all. With my natural talent, I think I'll school Bronny in all our future matchups. I'm done resting. I want a big load. Like, what does he mean by that? He's done resting. Like, I haven't really been keeping up too much with the Spurs as it is. But what does he mean? He's done resting. He wants a big load. Like, he wants more to do on the court. Is that what he's talking about? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the comments can inform me on that. But yeah, this dude right here, Victor Wembanyama, this dude's like 10 feet tall. It looks like. I know he's not really 10 feet tall, but he's up there. He's like seven plus feet tall. He's super tall. He makes Kevin Durant look like a normal person. But he wants all the smoke with Bronny James. The only problem that I think is going to happen, the only issue that's going to happen is LeBron James isn't going to really be cool with that, and he might try and sabotage Victor Wembanyama's career the same way that LeBron did Delonte West for what Delonte West did to LeBron and his mom. We all know that story. So I wouldn't be shocked if Victor Wembanyama starts getting blackballed and his career starts falling apart because LeBron James wants to take care of his son. But that's not the way you do it. You let him go out there and be a warrior, LeBron. I'm not saying it's gonna actually happen, but I'm assuming actually. But knowing the type of character LeBron is, he's gonna do everything in his power to sabotage anybody that comes at his son the wrong way. Which I guess that's a good parent, a good trait to have a parent as a parent. But I don't think it's necessary. I think Bronny needs to defend himself on the court and prove his worth. I think he needs to go heads up and show that he belongs in the NBA. LeBron's not always gonna be there, so let's see how the future looks for Victor Wembanyama and Bronny James. Will LeBron James get involved in their feud? I think so. I'm 100% he will.